The fundamental error of socialism is shifting capital allocation from highly effective entrepreneurs to astonishingly ineffective government.
Right, I think we'll find hearty agreement in this room. Yeah, I think that this is definitely a stacked deck on that front. But yeah, you'll hear this sort of argument like, oh, we shouldn't have some greedy corporation do it. We should have the government do it. I'm like, well, actually, the government is just a corporation in the limit. So if the government is a corporation with a monopoly on violence. So if you're unhappy with a commercial corporation doing it, you should be actually very unhappy with the government doing it, since it is simply a corporation, the most corporate thing. You can actually easily get more sway in a company than you can, the outcome of a company, than you can in the government. So, I mean, everyone's experienced this going to the DMV. Have you said, like, do you want the DMV at scale? That's the steady state population if birth rate remains constant. Now, birth rate is not constant, it is dropping. So you look at the second derivative of birth rate, and actually you see an acceleration in the drop in the fertility rate. Second derivative of the fertility rate is very bad. So where does this lead? This does not lead to a greater civilization. This leads to a civilization that potentially dies not with a bang, but with a whimper in adult diapers. That is a sad ending.
So obviously we have countries that, like Korea, used to have a birth rate of 6, it's now 3/4.
Yeah.
Here's a light question for you. What do you
come
think
pick me
are
up,
the
I'll
biggest,
give you a baby, says one
what
of
do you
the...
think are the...
That is one of the things that says on the screen.
Yeah. I don't know if everyone heard that. You want to read it?
It says, Elon, come pick me up, I'll give you a baby. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I certainly encourage everyone in this room to have at least 3 children. Look, this baby's got to come from somewhere, you know. I think we just want to have, I don't know, I think we want to have like a slightly increasing population, not a plummeting population. And I think this applies to all countries and cultures. Like, I don't think we want any country or culture to disappear. We want them to ideally flourish and not disappear. So, in fact, one of the things that is overlooked by probably most historians is the role of low birth rate in the decline of civilizations. So around, I think it was around 50 BC, Rome passed a bill to give a bonus to any Roman citizen that would have a 3rd child. So this was a birth rate was a problem in Rome in 50 BC. The Romans weren't making Romans. The same is true of ancient Greece.